I'm Calvin Chapman with the Hgptv Sportscast. Good evening. USA South Panthers defeated the Guyana Green Machine on Saturday to cup the Rugby America's North 15th championship title at the National Park. Here is Stanford Howard with the details.
Playing on a soggy ground in front of their home crowd, the Guyana Green Machines opened with a lot of possession, attacking the line of the Americans, which didn't have any bearings. But the US South opened their account in the 17th minute when Zach Miller scored a penalty. Hein Erasmus stretched out visitors' advantage 10 minutes later. Trailing 13-0 at halftime, Guyana looked more aggressive in the second half. However, their opponents extended their lead when Miller anchored his second penalty 20 minutes later into the second half, leaving the score 16-0. Guyana fought back well, and Patrick Caden gave them much to cheer about when he scored a try from center field 10 minutes later. Godfrey Brooms then made no mistake with the conversion as the hosts chalked up 7 points. The Americans overlapped well, and Jordan Godson and Miller put them further ahead in the 73rd minute, 23-7, with a try and a conversion respectively. However, the Green Machine didn't give up hope or the will to fight, but Lancelot Adonis missed a conversion in the 77th minute before Mackenzie got back-to-back tries in the 77th and 80th minute. With time quickly running out, Godfrey Brooms closed the gap further with a conversion, but the visitors managed to hold on for the win, 23-17. Nightly News caught up with the Green Machine captain Ryan Gonzalez after the game.
We had so much possession in the first half and we didn't execute it. We didn't score when we had the clear opportunities, and that cost us at the end of the game. It's 15s rugby and sometimes the time go away more than you think. Today it was tough. The US played good. I'm still proud of my guys to being in the finals today. It didn't go our way today, but that's how it goes. Some days you win some and you lose some. But I think if we had take our opportunities early, we probably would have won this by 1 or 2 points. But it's tough luck for us today.
For AGP Sports, I'm Stanford Howard.
Play in the Georgetown Amateur Basketball Association Bangs IH first, second, and under-23 division tournaments continued over the weekend at the Cliff Anderson Sports Hall. 3 matches were contested on Saturday. Details of those games to follow. In the first game, strong contenders for the under-23 title Eagles returned to winning ways after 2 dreadful performances the previous week in which they lost to defending champions Bounty Colts. On Saturday, in the first game of the night, Eagles made light work of Cobras, who have been struggling throughout the tournament. Eagles won that game 89-74. That 25-point victory was majorly thanks to the return of Eagles captain Travis Belgrave, who had recovered from an ankle injury. Belgrave scored a game-high 21 points with 3 three-pointers in that match. Nkosi Alikok supported the Eagles' effort with an identical 21 points as well. In the game that Eagles controlled from the first quarter, Cobras showed some fight back from Akeem Morrison, 16 points, while Raul Wayne Payne and Amoniki John both scored 15 points. Game 2 of Saturday night, Pepsi Sonics delivered an L to the Inform Pacesetters Club in the first division. Sonics won that game 75-66. Sonics skipper Jason Squires only managed 7 points, but Travis Nurse was on fire with a game-high 24 points, inclusive of 3 three-pointers for the Sonics. The other significant contributor was Trevor Smith, who scored 15 points, including 2 three-pointers. For pace-setters, Sherland Legal and Nathan Saul tried to resist the defeat by leading their team with 14 points each. Game 3 on Saturday. This was another First Division matchup, and it turned out to be an upset as Pleasance Guardians comfortably defeated reigning champions Bounty Colts 74-68. Guardians' Nikolai Smith led the charge with a game-high 18 points. A Stephon Reynolds hat-trick and a double from Nicholas MacArthur was the foundation that led to Chase Academy retaining championship honors for the second consecutive year as the best in the Digicel Schools Football Championship, which ended last evening at the Lenora Track and Field facility. Chase Academy pocketed $1 million, which will go towards the school project, while Anai Secondary received $700,000 for their third-place finish. Ramadan defeated arch rivals Christianborg Wismar Secondary 3-1 to finish third and will head back to Region 7 with $400,000. The Lindeners, who for the first time in the tournament's 7-year history did not feature in the finals, had to settle for $300,000. Now, on the regional scene, we tell you that Guyana and Trinidad and Tobago played to a tame draw on the final day of their second round match in the Regional Under-19 Championship in St. Kitts on Sunday, with no outright result possible after TNT battled their way to 128 all-out. Raymond Perez hit a breezy 76 as Guyana ended on 118 for 2 in their second innings at St. Paul's. Both Guyana and TNT had pulled off victories in the first round, but any hope of similar fortunes in the contest were little. Resuming on their overnight 67 for 4, TNT failed to make serious inroads into their target and found themselves conceding a first innings lead of 129 runs. Batting a second time, Guyana dominated TNT bowling, with Perez posting 109 for the opening stand with Alex Algu, who made 35. Guyana will battle Barbados tomorrow, August 1st, in Round 3 action. And with that, we come to the end of the HGP Sportscast. It's now back to you, Travis.